I'm gonna follow up. So if I understand you correctly, there is not yet an attempt to recycle the water, conserve the water, or anything like that. It's just mitigating the flooding and allowing the saturation to happen.
That's correct. So there's no reuse other than recharging.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
The Copeland team is tag teaming you this morning. This is my wife, Lorelei Copeland. I'm Rick Copeland with the school board. Number one, thanks for a great presentation. Thank you for the shout out to all the partners. We all know it's a community effort, one of which is the school board. I am never going to presume to speak on behalf of the school district. I'm one of 9. I'm also accompanied here today. We just happened to show up today. Our assistant superintendent, Mike Gojoy. So Mike, as you may note, is taking very careful notes. And we in the school district, I want everybody to be assured, are taking notes and planning ahead for, let's see, we're going to have families in some of those units. They're not age restricted, so we're going to have school-age kids in those units. So we're going to have more kids in school. And there's a lot of the same sort of thing going on in North Middleton. So, and Mike knows these numbers better than I do, but we are planning for this. We are reimagining our elementary schools. Superintendent's already doing a great job of putting that word out, and we're seeking public input for all that. So that was a public service announcement. But then I want to also highlight, very quickly, going back, I had to use Mr. Google here to help refresh my memory. In 2016, the school board voted on this. 9 school board members. You know, normally we agree on things, we vote 9-0. On that TIF, on the tax increment financing plan, we voted 6-3. I'm proud to say I was one of the 6 that voted for it, spoke very strongly, and correct me if I'm wrong, to be very specific, what it does, we forego tax revenues from that district for 20 years, but for multiple very good causes. It goes to support the public infrastructure that you spoke about very clearly, like 1890 pipes and other things. And bottom line is, after 20 years, well, all during that time, we have a better, stronger Carlisle, right? So thank you very much for your efforts. If I said anything that's inaccurate, please correct me.
You did not, sir. And I know, I'm glad that you brought it up about the school district, because I know that I, along with Mark Mallerich, the in-house engineer for the Borough of Carlisle, we meet periodically with Superintendent Friend and her leadership team to give her updates on the progress of the building sites, because we are very cognizant that residential does have an impact on our school system. So we're trying to be very proactive, and I know the school district is taking it extremely serious and looking, as you said, your initiative to reimagine the system. And so we, again, it's those collaborations, and I'm pleased to say that we have, we really have formed something special here in Carlisle as far as how we come together to solve problems and, sit across the table from one another to figure out solutions.